Welcome to the Creepy Metal Podcast.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Will and
Stephanie!
Hey Stephanie!
Hello!
Hey guys, hey, this is episode 13 of the Creepy Metal Podcast.
Woo!
This is what we look like again. Hey, we got a better freaking camera too.
That's thanks to you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Isn't that awesome? That is so cool.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All
right.
Yeah, so we're here. It's a Sunday evening in Huntington Beach. You think I know where I am?
HB, baby.
HB all day
And
long.
we're getting blown, in case you're wondering, where the hair is going. Yeah, it's not me heavy breathing. It's the fan is blowing me.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, here we are. So, what's going on this week, Steph? What's happening? You had some.
Oh, I've had some really tough times, but I tell you, you gotta punch people. No, actually, you have to really, really calm yourself down, hoping that you're gonna really get people to listen. I don't know about you when you're calling people, especially doctors or appointments or things like that. All I know is one time I tried and I actually put myself on hold. Like, they weren't answering at all. So one time I just let the phone down and I looked, literally it was 30 minutes that they didn't answer. It was that crap. Yeah. It's always that elevator. It's never like no, it's like. So I decided I'm taking on you. That's it. Let's bring it on. I literally got that phone, and as soon as I heard it, click, redial, click, redial, click, redial. It was like boom, 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 and then finally someone answers,
And then they hung up.
Yeah, and it did. It clicked off. So I said,
I was just joking. No shit.
It really did happen. Yeah. So I don't know if you've had that problem. I have a lot of telephone problems.
How many times total did that happen, or did
for an hour and a half. It was
an hour?
Yeah, for that one appointment too. That was crazy.
Oh my Lord.
And I would have let it go. I'm not here to, antagonize or scare telephones. Mm-hmm. But I just kind of had to get my appointment set, and I knew that they closed, around 4:35. Mm-hmm. I don't want to have to do this tomorrow. That's what in my head. No, you cannot overcome your appointment, bitches.
That is awful. So, out of that hour and a half, did it finally get resolved, or was it like you didn't get an appointment? I'm fucked.
No, it was pretty interesting because I literally go, okay, I guess I'm not going to get this appointment. Of course, when I'm either walking the dog or at the gym, da-ling, 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 and then I'm going,
oh no.
Fuck. Yeah, so, and then of course they're telling me, yeah, we set you an appointment, but we canceled it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So after an
hour. So I have to cancel the appointment. Like one doctor I had canceling 5 times. That was starting in May 30th. Because they're like, didn't you see her on May 30th? I go, no, it's July now. She's canceled the whole
Oh my God.
Yeah. So I don't know if you've had that problem, but let me tell you, that's my whole week of hell.
No,
call.
I have not had that. I thought the weirdest thing is, and some of you guys know I had a little bit of a health something at the end of May, and I thought mine was going to be crazy. So, I'm asking, in Radio Land, I'm asking Steph, how do you do certain things? Because I didn't know how to do any of this. I've never had any health stuff.
Wish I didn't know how to handle it.
And she knew how to handle it, and it was quick, and I was I was stressing. I was stressing, guys. Anyways, it was really quick and easy, so I didn't have any of what I was thinking. 3 days was going to be too long, and it wasn't at all. So, to hear that you go through an hour and a half
A battle.
Ring,
Oh,
Rito,
ring
ring,
it
Rito,
on.
ring. And then they hang up on you. And then while you're walking your dog, not even knowing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Then they
right.
call you, they make an appointment. Like, what the
Then
hell? I
they
gave that
make
appointment.
the appointment.
Oh, and by the way, since you didn't answer, we cancel the appointment.
Yeah.
You son of a...
Yeah, you'll have to recall and get us another.
That's horrible.
So what about you? How are you going?
My day's been going great. I've had some really, and the last week sucked. Last week sucked balls, guys.
How low did it go?
Well, it's just like dealing with certain types of people.
Really?
Yeah.
Never have that.
Yeah, dealing with certain types of people, multiple people on the same day.
Same day.
That same day. Yeah. It was just it was very not cool. So, but got through it. Did practice. It was awesome.
And talking about practice, this is our big new song video coming up this coming weekend
That's
on the
right.
13th,
That's
baby.
right. That's
So I'm
right.
excited.
Yep.
Yeah.
Totally. Yep. We're going to be recording in San Luis Obispo at a place called the Sauce Pot.
Saucy,
Yeah.
baby.
Shout out to Wes and Xander. Xander's going to be filming it for us. So we're really excited about that.
Uh-huh.
And then, yeah, we got another new tune that we're going to be doing, recording on the 27th, so in 2 weeks. And we'll be doing that in Bakersfield with Reggie over at Bakersfield Music and Sound.
Yeah, we all like that.
Love Reggie.
He's a great guy.
Yep.
Great guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then we got some possible PR stuff that we're going to be doing, some showcases for.
Yep.
So,
So definitely look us online. Get on there.
yeah.
So we're gonna have a lot of new songs.
Super excited. Yeah. And it was so cool kind of how I came across it, like talking to a friend. It was like the Forrest Gump of like experiences that I've had, right? And
Your chocolate.
oh my gosh, yeah.
Get
My
the job.
my phone did an update, and so after the update, it put all these numbers of people and stuff, and I was like, I don't talk to her. I'm like, oh hey, I know him. I haven't talked to him. So I called him up out of the blue. I'm not gonna say his name right now, but awesome dude in a pretty popular metal band here in Los Angeles, and they're going all over the country and in Europe and whatnot. And it was a good conversation. You know, it was a good conversation. Kind of learned some things and to know I'm not the same. I'm not alone with my stress in the music scene. Some of you guys have been doing this a while. Maybe some of you guys are new to the whole thing and getting stressed out and whatnot.
Good band.
I'm telling you, brother, sister, hey, all
He
of
was
us.
so happy when he called me because he's like, you're not gonna believe this. Oh my God, I should have told him it was so many years ago. Oh my God, I couldn't wait for this. I can't believe this. He, like every time I was about to complain to something, I'm with you, bro. I'm here. I get you. I know, you know. And he's just like, oh my God, I'm not alone. Because, you know, to be honest, when he calls me, he goes, yeah, I got this done. And I did that, and yeah, this got completed, and yeah, if anyone wants to help, you know, that kind of thing. I know he's like telling me, and I'm not the tech savvy. He's really freaking good, but I'm like, here I am, like on the phone, constantly reading how to, you know, the dummy how to. It's like crazy. So.
Or she'll do this. What?
Let me call you,
What?
motherfucker!
What?
I'm gonna be calling you back!
What?
I'm coming!
What?
Or, you know, call him!
Fellas, you know what happens when that happens to you. So yeah, so it was really cool to talk to my friend and not feel like I'm alone in this, which is really awesome. So yeah, so we'll be probably talking about that here next month, but some good things are coming with that. Yeah, some really awesome stuff. Hey, what's some other rock news?
Rock news, baby. Well, you went to see.
I didn't see
you.
anything.
I thought you did. You
Oh
said you
yeah, I
went
did.
last weekend.
Yeah, I did.
Holy
Okay.
moly.
Yeah, I saw this band
I
called.
have to tell him when he's went to a concert. See, at least I'm here to help.
I went to go see a band.
Hell yeah.
A Linkin Park tribute band called In the End.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you guys, awesome band, and if you get a chance to go see them, you got to go see them. I didn't think somebody could handle the Chester Benningfield
I know,
vocals.
that's what I thought, like how good can you be with him, because that's pretty hard to do.
Right.
Even I said, I think I could sing like Chester Benningfield, and he's like, no,
maybe
fuck
like
that.
maybe like his brother Barry Benningfield. You could
No,
do
you
Barry.
can't fucking growl like Chester, alright bitch?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck
And
up.
then Chester had those falsettos. He got those really clean highs, and could hold the notes. Oh my God. So the guy they got for In the End. Oh my God. I don't know his name. Blonde dude. Looks like he takes care of himself. Awesome. Just an awesome experience.
He even said he's ripped.
Dude's ripped, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
He's
guys,
looking good.
Looking good.
You gotta look at them. It must be good.
Yeah. You got to go check this band out. They came around in 2022, 2 years ago, and they didn't get much of anything. Nothing. Yeah. No, but this time around, awesome.
Wow.
The other news: Vixen has a new singer. Her name is Rosa.
Rosa.
Oh my God.
Sexy Rosa, baby.
Yeah, just an
Check 'em
awesome
out.
voice. She kind of has a raspy, I don't want to say Pat Benatar-ish thing, but like a raspy Ann Wilson meets Lita Ford type.
Stephanie. Fuck this! Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
It's beautiful.
Dropping a deuce, that's what lets her go to.
Somebody has to.
Man.
Yeah, penis and cock. Alright,
Oh,
let's bring
right.
it on.
Yeah, so that was good. Another good band, so you can go check them out. Check out Vixen. What else
Yeah.
is going on, Steph?
Yeah.
Anything else going on? You said you got your car towed.
So as I fly back to Huntington Beach, I'm like, everything was good, I thought everything was great with the flight. It was really nice. So I finally and I'm driving, but I'm a little tired. You know how you get a little like out of it? And no, it wasn't drinking. Water only. So I drive into my garage, and then we have our space that I pull in. I literally am driving, and I'm noticing in my space there's a car in it. So I kind of go, oh, maybe I'm in the wrong. But no, stuff. There's only 3 garages, so floors aren't 20 or anything here. We're not in New York City, so I literally am going, oh my God, really? I don't know. And so I'm literally having to look to see if I'm in the right place. I don't know. Anyway, I go to security and go, I just want to pull and park my car, and someone else has it. Yeah. Oh, yes, that's, yeah. Oh, well, and then the towing guy is towing someone else in another place, and he's going, oh, here's my car, da-da-da. So I was so tired. I couldn't wait to go home and chill out, and literally I had to call the towing guy. I call the towing. They say, oh, you talked to the police, right? No, I haven't. Well, you got to call the police and get the impounding number, and then you got to call them back and then get the towing visits, and then you got to get them and wait for them. Make sure you have your driver's license, and also make sure you have all your paperwork of your lease.
What?
And I'm just sitting here going,
I could just carry that shit around.
all right, sure, love to. Plus, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, by the time I get all this done, maybe they'll move the car. I'm sitting there going, oh God, this might be the worst. But I got to at least try, because there's no parking, right? It's really hard. I don't know how many times I've tried to get him parking around here, and he goes, you know what, forget it, I'll park out
It's
to the
a very
street.
secure.
There's not a
It's
lot
a very
of parking.
secure place. We'll just leave it at that. It's
Yeah,
very secure.
they're way too
and
secure.
yeah, which is awesome, because
Yeah.
I think that's great for her. Because if you've listened to any of our earlier podcasts, someone gets in trouble quite a bit with either law enforcement, homeless, weird people at parks, security, people with mental health issues,
Who?
Untreated mental health issues.
I only have 3.
DJs. Trying to think of anything else.
Always a problem.
Right.
Somewhere.
And you guys listen to the old episodes if you want to hear them. But she's had, so this place
Just
is
always is asking for it. I
Always.
don't know why.
Always.
And I'm just trying to go, oh, life's great, I love everybody, da, da, da. And all of a sudden I'm going, oh my God, I'm ready to rip somebody apart. I don't know what to do. I'm going to jail. I can't do this. So that was that point. And I'm going, okay. after all, I even like go and find the tow guy because it's a garage. You can't just drive in.
Nope.
You gotta get our phone and you gotta go open it. And da, da, da. So I literally hop in the chair. I said, do you know where it is? Nope. I go, I'll hop in with you. So I have to, be nice and cordial, but I'm exhausted. I just want to go fuck home. But anyway, I just go, so what's it like to work here? Oh, I just started, 7 p.m. I go, oh, okay, how long you work? Oh, till 11 a.m. tomorrow. I go, are you serious? He goes, yeah, and the taxes suck. California taxes just rip you apart. So he's like giving me his whole spiel, and I felt bad. I'm like, oh, wow. I thought he was doing well. Because he said he was making $6,000 in 2 weeks. That's pretty good.
That's pretty damn good.
Yeah, but then he's like, oh no, then you take 5 this and 5 that. And I was like, shit. He's like, yeah, my kid out 5,000.
Yeah,
it was
true.
bad.
That's true.
So when he's rushing real fast because he says when people find out that I'm towing, they can shoot at him, they can do anything. So he's like in a rush, and finally they tow that out. So I go get my car where I was. I come down there and all of a sudden I go, you know what? I'm a little afraid. Whoever finds out that they're towed their vehicle away, they may damage mine. So I'm starting to feel like paranoid about, and I call my car Bessie. So like, Bessie, I just don't want you to go through this. I can't even sleep. Like if someone just tears you up or something, I feel guilty. So I literally I drove to a Denny's parking lot and parked.
Good old
So all after what I went through to get that space, I go, I'll move and do it tomorrow. So that's my spiel. How about you?
I haven't had anything like that. My last couple of days have been awesome. Awesome. We did
Somebody asked him.
Yeah, so we had a really good podcast. So that was fun. Oh, hey, we just did a podcast, and you're gonna see that here in as soon as we're done with this, you guys.
Yeah,
we'll do this little intro. Who are we? Who did we do?
Lisa ONeal from Black Sabbatha.
Sabbatha.
Yeah.
So Sabbatha.
Sabbatha. I was thinking bath because she has a story. You'll have to read. I'm thinking bathroom. Batha. Because, yeah. If you said she gives.
She goes pretty bad.
Got me laughing.
Pretty,
it. Yeah, but it was a good how she got that. Atha. Part.
So
Bath.
So go hang out. We're gonna bring that right to you, right here. And then after that, I will be doing my paranormal topic. So hang out.
Hi everybody, and this is Will.
Hey, what's up, dudes?
Okay.
And dudettes.
Please. Anyway, Stephanie here, and we are so lucky. We have the opportunity to speak with Lisa ONeal. She is in the best of the best. She is in Black Sabbatha, right? Yeah. So we are so lucky to be here, and we have a lot of questions. We'll try not to overwhelm her because she is a beautiful young girl. So I really want her to feel comfortable.
Look
because
at her,
I
dude.
know
Oh my God.
listening to between Will and Steph here is not easy. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Yes. So I've got a lot of questions, but my big question is, you must be liking Black Sabbath. And what brought you into being able to sing for them?
Well, before I answer that question, I just want to thank you guys for having me on here.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm super honored.
Thank you.
Excited to be here. Okay, what got us into Black Sabbath? Well, when I was growing up, my older brothers had a Sabbath Bloody Sabbath album, and they would play that record a lot. And as a kid, I remember looking at the album and opening up the cover and just being completely and utterly freaked out.
Mm-hmm.
It was so jarring for a kid to see that, right? Very traumatic. And but it was just very embedded in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
And I just had great respect for Black Sabbath growing up, because you come to learn they're not a bunch of devil worshippers. What they actually are are just guys that are playing some really good music
Mm-hmm.
and dealing with some adversities.
So how did you get the band together? Like, was it family, friends?
Oh yeah,
How did
I
you
always
get
wanted to know
that?
how did you guys get together, Black
when,
Sabbath?
Like, you just like saying,
I
you
mean,
know
there's-
what? I always say, every time I thought to get a band together was, oh yeah, we're all just chilling, have an instrument or something, and start smoking a doob, and you started a song, and then the drummer started, and then the guitarist, and then the singer goes, yeah, man, let's get this party started. That's what I thought. So you tell me your band. How did it get started?
Well, we were already in a band called SoCal Records, and that was a cover band. And cover bands are super difficult because you got to learn this different song, that different song, this different song, that song. You know, so it's kind of, you know, just a mishmash of all these different songs you have to memorize.
Mm-hmm.
And we were at Petey's place,
Okay.
and it
In
was.
case you guys want to know, Petey's Place is a local bar here in the northern part of Los Angeles. For you guys who
Tarzana.
listen to Tarzana, so if you look on a map, guys, look for Tarzana right there near Pasadena, all that cool fun stuff. Really hot area. It's hot.
So we were there, and what had happened is it was me, my bassist Jim Manzo. Shout out to Jim Manzo.
Jim!
Right hand man right there. For Black
Jim's
Sabbath,
awesome.
for sure.
Yeah.
100%. And then my guitarist Jimmy Silcox. Shout out to Jimmy Silcox.
Jimmy, awesome, man.
Wait. Tone master. Everybody bow. Oh, tone master. Okay.
I love his tone. It's like
Won't be
so,
forgotten.
it's so authentic to that.
Yeah.
To that. I don't know how we did that.
He put it all together.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
special
Wow.
Yeah,
You
it
know?
sounds really good. Yeah, I've
And
heard it.
trust me, everybody is like, how do you get that?
How do you do? Yeah,
How do you get that?
totally.
You know, ancient Chinese secret.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Thought I was the only one.
So, so we were there, and we were with somebody else who was drumming with us at the time, Fritz Maxwell. Shout out to Fritz, very cool guy, very cool guy. Yeah. And so we were all hanging out, and the guys started like, "Hey, we should start a tribute band." And I'm like, "Oh, tribute band." And they're like, "Yeah, how about a tribute to Black Sabbath?" And I swear to you, Jim Manzo's like, "Yeah, there's enough Black Sabbath to go around, right?" Okay. So I'm like, let me give that a thought, right?
Mhm.
So I go into the restroom. I'm in the restroom, right? And I'm putting on some lipstick, and the thought occurs to me, Black Sabbath, because they were like, "What should we call ourselves?" I swear this
In the
should-
bathroom.
I'm in the bathroom. I put on
Oh
the
my
lipstick,
God.
Black Sabbath. So I'm like, okay. And then as I'm walking out to them, these ideas are just popping into my head like
Oh my
crazy.
God.
A story, a character, this and that. And I'm creating this whole entire thing as I'm walking out the bathroom. And I'm excited, I'm bursting with energy, and I'm like, hey guys, okay, how about we call ourselves Black Sabbatha? And every one of them looked at me and went, that's taken. I swear this to you.
Really?
And I said, Jim, Google it. And Jim Googles it, right? And the look on his face, he was like this.
It's not taken.
It's not taken.
Oh,
And all the guys were like,
wow.
what?
That was a hell of a calling.
And I'm
I
like,
know. That's crazy.
You got it?
Incredible.
Awesome.
Good.
That's awesome.
Oh, wow.
And then
What
I was
a
like,
moment.
this is how it's gonna work.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be Sabbatha, the high priestess of the God of the dead. And you're gonna be my skull guards. All right?
That makes a lot of sense.
And we are gonna be good versus evil. Okay?
Oh, this is fun, too.
And they're all like this.
Let me retrain, rethink. Okay, yeah, let's go back. Maybe.
You know, looking at this girl,
Yeah.
you know, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna do that, and you're gonna be this, and you're gonna be that. And that's it. Yeah. And it was so funny because they were like, that's me. You know.
Yeah, and it works. It works. It
Yeah.
works.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh, what
It took a
biggest
A
story.
lot of development.
Yeah, I've kind of seen you guys
You know,
since the beginning off and on.
you know.
Yeah.
I used to have a earpiece, right? I didn't know what I was doing. And I was like, what's the cheapest one? You know, low on this, right? I go and I get this one, right? It's a shirt, right? But the problem is if you talk too loud, or you know, when you're and I'm screaming, I'm like, right? And the thing's like over modulating. So the audience hears like, you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
It might have sounded cool though. I don't know. Someone could have been like,
They couldn't understand what the hell
I know.
I've
or
noticed,
saying.
I've
This
noticed
is the
that-
bad side.
I noticed that you put so much production, like the stage stuff, the outfit. How did that evolve? How did that evolve from?
I think
You're gonna start out one thing here and then lead into this other stuff. Because even some of your stage shows, Jim showed me where you guys have like dress and all that.
Yeah.
How did that morph into that?
I mean,
Or how
I
did
love
that
the
evolve?
one I think it was a Whiskey Go-Go, right? That
Yeah.
I've seen. I
Let's
thought,
get go-go.
oh wow,
When
they
you did
they got the setup and everything.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
you really can handle the stage. You do great. I mean, incredible. There's a lot for me to learn. Like, oh my gosh, you can perform, and you know. And then he even said when I first started hearing you, and you were speaking out and talking, and he goes, "So Steph, you got no." I can't do no. He was already going, "Wait, Steph, we got some idea." And I'm like. No, she's
Got the
a
market.
queen. She's a queen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
she's got it. Yeah, so yeah, he wanted me to be in it.
How did that evolve? And then, you know, how did you explain that?
That was that just slowly, you know, just ideas would come to me. Ideas would come to Jen. You know, it wasn't just me, you know, putting this all together in a vacuum. It wasn't all about me. It was all about teamwork. We have this great teamwork. Jim is great with the video and the props and this and that. He was in what do you call it? Stagehand, you know, for the union, AST, whatever. I can never remember what it always. But anyway, so he was really good at that. I was like, hey, so let's have a cemetery, okay?
Okay.
And our whole thing. And our first song, our first song we would always start with was Black Sabbath.
Okay.
And here's the interesting thing about Black Sabbath, right? That particular song.
Mm-hmm.
They were staying at a castle. Black Sabbath was staying at a castle, right? And they were really trying to hammer out this next album and everything, and they were kind of having a difficult time. And they're at this, and everybody said this castle's haunted, this and that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can't remember if it was Skull Butler or Iomi. I think it was Butler. Skull Butler.
Right.
See, that's what I call him.
Wow.
Skull Butler, Skull Iomi.
Well,
Bones
at least
Ward.
you'll remember it.
You know,
Yeah.
they're my skull guys, right? Anyway, no, the real Black Sabbath, okay, who we love and honor.
Love Black Sabbath.
They were staying at a castle, and I'm thinking it was Geezer Butler who woke up in the middle of the night, and there was this black apparition at the foot of his
Really?
bed
Are you
with
serious?
glowing right. Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my god, that's
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah, because me being in Black Sabbath, I'm all about,
You're
let me
like
research
learning
these
it.
songs.
Yeah.
Let me understand the story of this
The
song.
reasoning.
Because there's
I get
always
it.
a story inside a story when it comes to Black Sabbath.
Really?
Period. Yeah. If you really look at the lyrics, there's stories. They're telling these stories and everything, right?
Wow.
That's really
so
creative.
so in that particular instance, he saw this black apparition with glowing red eyes, and he was just freaking freaked out. And that's, you know, what is this that stands before me?
Oh.
Figure in black, which points at me. You
That
know
was
what
the
I mean?
apparition.
That was the apparition.
Okay.
You know, and understand how do you feel? Turn round quick and start to run.
I had no idea. So
Find out I'm the chosen one. Like, why did it present itself to him? Right?
Yeah. Yeah. I
Also, it
remember.
makes a lot of
Was that
sense
Aleister
of
Crowley's
what they
house?
did.
I don't remember that. The castle or
I
whatever.
wonder if it was Aleister.
You
Crowley.
might be right. You
'Cause
could
that
be
dude,
right.
That dude was creepy, crazy.
He was very creepy.
Then you
Angry.
should be knowing about it.
Yeah, we should find out.
I have a dark
We
side
should
to
delve a
that.
little bit more into
Oh,
that.
maybe
okay?
we'll do that creepy show.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's so that, and then we were just creating this, you know, the story. You know, I as a high priest of the God of the Dead, and and the God of the Dead is our mascot by the name of Sid. Okay, and it's a silver skull with these like rad points on it, like looks like a rad mohawk, right? It's like cool, shiny, iridescent shit on it. Anyway, so that skull I got from Ross.
Okay, all right.
And I brought it, and this is the very beginning of Black Sabbath.
Okay,
right?
okay.
And I bring it home, and I'm like, Jim, look at this badass skull. This could be our mascot, right?
Oh my god.
So now it's like on our shirt.
That's where it all
shirt.
comes from.
Low, right?
I got it.
Oh, I need to get one of those shirts, by the way.
I was gonna bring you one, but I was like, what the frick size is he?
Pressure.
But I will.
Yeah.
I will definitely.
I'll have to get it for you guys.
Give me your address. In
I
fact,
will.
if anybody else is interested, blacksabbatha.com. You could go. You could check it out. Order whatever you want.
You guys have
We send
coffee
it right
cups
away.
too, right?
Yeah, we have a
Oh, that's
plethora
the
of a
best.
bunch of
Oh, because we're
bunch of merch.
we're
I
we're
like
coffee
the
fiends.
coffee
we're,
people.
We're
Yep.
big.
Yep.
Yay, coffee!
Yes.
Yeah, coffee is
Save
I
awesome.
love
lives.
coffee.
Yeah, so you guys, blacksabbatha.com. Get
Thank
it.
you. So anyway, so I got this mascot. I bring it home. And Jim's like, whoa, right? He just immediately starts taking pictures of it from all these different angles, right?
He didn't even ask like, oh, where'd you get this, right? He just
after,
oh,
like,
okay.
I'm like, I freaking
He's
got it
just like,
from Ross.
give it to me.
And let me tell you guys this too.
Ross.
I kid you not. Like, if you believe like a universe, God, energy, everything, which I do very strongly.
We just had to talk about that.
It's
Yeah.
very true.
It's
so
true.
true.
It is true.
You really do. You
It's
get what you
true.
think about. So think really good things, okay?
Right.
Really good stuff.
Yeah.
Don't live in fear. Fear sucks.
Fear waits
Anyway,
Don't
yeah.
think the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always expect
Yeah.
that you're being taken care of, and you will always be taken care of.
Mhm,
Yep.
mhm.
So what happened is, so Jim takes these pictures and everything, and Jim's really good, like I said, at video and putting things together and cutting. Like he's like a master cutter. Like at one point,
In a good
he was
way.
going to be a surgeon. I kid you not, because he's precision cut master.
Oh.
He really is. It's
Really?
unbelievable, right? And if he was actually going to medical school, and he was going to be.
Oh, that
and then they
makes
did the
more sense.
cadaver thing,
Okay.
right? And he
Yeah.
passed out, so we never
Are
wanted
you
it.
serious?
Right?
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
So-
And he doesn't look like, a little,
Yeah.
boy that would be terrified.
No, but you know, he's a strong person and
I
everything.
know.
When he saw that, he was like, so we couldn't continue on that. But he wouldn't mind me saying.
Oh yeah, I get scared with blood too, guys.
I do too.
Most guys do.
We do. We get scared with
Oh,
blood.
I hear
yeah.
that so many from nurses.
The scary
They're like,
thing.
the bigger, the more they're gonna fall.
Oh, wow.
That's very true, guys. That's
Yeah,
I
I've
have
heard
to
that
sit
many
down.
times
I have to
with
sit down.
nurses.
Yeah.
So he so based upon the fact that he's really good at cutting things and stuff like that, he took a picture from George Contreras, who recently passed away. Great photographer, really great rock and roll photographer, really good. So we took a picture, and it was a picture of me, and I'm kind of like going like this, and I put my hand like this, and it was during a show, and he took the Sid and put it. I don't have it in.
Oh yeah, I see your
You
hands.
know the-
your hands are right there.
My
Yeah.
hands are like around Sid first off, but
I kind of might be looking at her boobs too, guys, but you can't actually see the. You can't actually see the fingers. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never noticed that.
and I
till
was
right
wearing
now.
these really long, pointy black
I
nails.
see that.
Were you
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
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 You know, it was
Yeah.
a different world.
That was different.
And but with this, but then there was another picture. Like I said, George Contreras took it, and I'm like this, right? And he copy pasted the Sid in my hand.
Oh,
So it looks like I'm
super
looking at a Sid.
creative.
And we
Wow.
nicknamed that particular picture Lisa-fer.
That's
So-
cool.
Lisa Fur. Got it. Oh, that's cool, guys.
That's how that started. Okay.
Wow.
Cool.
Wow.
So that's
so neat.
I probably got off.
No,
No, I
you're
love
doing
it.
great.
I love to find out, like, how do you get these things together? What,
I got a
Just
question. What are some stories from the road? Because we were talking off camera, guys. Because we play out of state, and these guys that play out of state. And then you've been doing this a while, guys. If you guys are just starting out in your bands, but if you've been doing this a little while like us, you hit the road, you see some shit, right? And then there's certain things that we look for when we're on the road, right? So whatever it may be. What are some
or like, you know, my first road time drive, it was, I'm with 3 guys, and they're pulling over and going, anyone got a piss? And I'm like, oh yeah, I do. And yeah,
there's a
you
bush.
take the bush.
That literally.
She just said it.
That literally happened. Yeah.
She just said it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it wasn't just me thinking. I'm thinking, yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
And I remember.
And then forget the toilet paper. That's fine. I'll use my hand. No problem. I got this. I got
And you know
this.
what? Our drummer peed in the wind.
Oh.
Yeah.
Party, yeah.
That was funny, you guys.
So anyway, about the urine, we'll move on. There's other things we did.
What stories do you guys got from the road? Anything that you can think of that kind of came up? And
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna play Vegas, right? We get this awesome gig at the House of Blues, Vegas. Phenomenal stage, everything. And we didn't have a drummer.
oh,
We
shoot.
straight up didn't have a drummer
no.
for this one.
Are you
Oh,
serious?
We reached out to, you know,
Oh, no.
and our manager at the time
Watch out for some of those, you guys. If you're new.
reached out to somebody, and we got hooked up with a drummer by the name of Frank Kilpacky.
Kilpacky.
Yeah, Frank Kilpacky.
Shout out to Frank. Save the day.
Now, Frank Kilpacky played with Asia.
Oh, Asia.
Great.
Wow.
Oh,
So-
awesome.
What was phenomenal about this whole entire thing is we send Frank the songs we're gonna do. Okay. We're nervous as all get because we're like, oh my god, we
Is he
don't know
gonna
what to
show up?
expect.
He
Well,
might not
pretty
even be
drummer,
there.
you
You
know.
don't know what to do, right?
And
Right.
we go out there, and we're like meeting for the first time. We were chatting.
Not
and
like
the
you had to
guys.
practice or anything.
Yeah, it's not like we had a
Yeah, you're
rehearsal.
just
We
hoping
did
for the
not
best. Yeah.
have a rehearsal.
Oh, wow.
And
That's
go at the end.
incredible.
We meet him. Nice guy. Just like all of us, peas in a pod, you know, we just gelled so wonderfully. It was like, once again, the universe, right? The universe put us together with this
That happens,
awesome
yep.
drummer. And the guys, you know, talked, you know, musicianship, like, okay, man, the ins and outs and da-da-da, you know, you got three hits and da-da, and I'm just like over here, singer land,
Yeah.
you know, doing my singer stuff.
Yeah.
And the guys are like just, you know,
Work it together.
working together.
Yeah. You gotta do it.
It's what we do.
And
Yeah.
we freaking hit that stage without a hiccup once.
Wow.
That's incredible.
Everything
No practice, let me tell you.
was
That's incredible.
seamless and flowing.
Oh my
The stage is immense.
Everybody
You know,
is
the
just
audience
really
was
feeling
on
it.
fire,
Oh
And
my
nobody
God,
knew.
it's perfect.
and nobody
Only
knew.
hours before.
Nobody realized.
Oh, what you guys
We did
think
not
of.
practice with this drummer, and everything just gelled so
Wow.
beautiful because I have the most incredible musicians in my band. And I mean that.
Yeah, that's a great moment. It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's
Yes.
awesome.
Yeah.
What I'm going to ask after that, have you ever made songs on your own of originals or things like that? Because you're seeing how much of an impact it is with the other bands. Have you thought of, oh, I'd like to put in some of my lyrics and thinking of songs?
As a matter of fact, I did. And it's called G-Ra, J-E-R-A. We're kind of developing it. We've been developing it. Time is you know an
Of the
issue.
essence.
You know, we only have
Yes.
so much time in the day,
Yes.
and I've got a book of lyrics, and
Oh,
also my
wow.
guitarist has a book of lyrics, and my bassist has a book of lyrics, and so we are creating some things. We do have a song called "The Dragon and the Prince," And that song we've done in Black Sabbath. And what's really cool about that song is it brings Ozzy and Dio together.
Oh, geez.
And
that would be a difference.
Yeah.
I can't say I'm thinking of another band that would have that. So yeah,
So we were able
definitely.
to do that.
Uh-huh.
And we played it a couple times at our show. We're still kind of working on the I want the beginning a particular way. I'm thinking of changing it to a spoken word, cool, and then coming to that's kind of what I mean. 'Cause I'm very big on spoken word. Also, who's very big on spoken word is Bruce Dickinson.
Oh,
yeah.
One of my
okay.
favorite singers from Iron Maiden.
Yes.
Yes, and he's doing spoken word, and I'm like, bro. No.
Yeah. We can relate.
We can relate. We're like right there.
Has a very calming, full English voice.
Yeah,
Very,
it's
very
beautiful.
quiet. Like,
Oh my God, it's beautiful.
read the telephone book, I'll fall asleep. It's very relaxing.
Calm you down. Okay.
What do you think of that young band, Lilith?
Lilith, brilliant,
Lilith, yeah.
brilliant,
She's
brilliant.
what, 18, 19, but she's doing the
Beautifully
whole.
talented.
Oh
Real
my!
nice.
I remember when she was like 16, just
Yeah.
starting that out, and then
Yeah.
to see that her siblings and all of them are just like evolving and getting better.
Of course.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on some of these younger women or younger bands kind of taking the pun?
I think it's beautiful. I think it's extraordinary. You know that they do, different things with their interpretation of the music.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Mhm.
I love it. I love all forms of creativity.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
like they do it their way, right?
Right. It sounds a little bit different, but it fits. It fits
What
the
they're
genre.
doing.
Yeah, totally.
You know, it kind of fits their genre.
Mhm.
You know, their audience base, right?
Mhm.
Which is your younger crowd.
Right. They're very young crowd, yeah.
And we're like as far as like kind of that goes, like our next show, we have it. It's at the Stages. It's Monsters of Metal,
Mhm.
July 13th. So it's on the 13th.
July 13th, you guys.
Oh,
Come on out, you
Get
guys.
out.
Stages, okay?
That's
It's
next
Get out
Saturday,
there.
right?
Yes, it's gonna
Oh
be
yeah,
next
that'll be
Saturday.
here soon. So
Oh yeah,
look into
yeah.
it.
You guys come out.
Yeah.
You know, I'll have a shirt.
I would, but we're actually we're shooting a video for our band, so we won't be
Yeah,
around
we're
even
gonna
in
be-
SoCal at all.
Oh wow, where are you guys shooting it at?
Oh, we're in San Luis Obispo. We're going to be shooting a video over
What?
at a place called the Sauce Pot. Shout out to the Sauce Pot. Everybody out there in Slowtown will be seeing you guys next Saturday.
Wow.
All day long. All day long, yeah.
That's
You're
all we
going to
got,
get the
though.
bulk of the work. So,
No,
Well,
so
have
hard.
fun.
Yeah, I hope so.
Oh
Yeah,
my God,
let's
it's exciting,
see.
guys.
Let's get some excitement.
so
Yeah.
July 13th, that is so awesome. That's
I
very
know.
cool.
We're gonna do some songs from 13. Yeah, and let me tell you guys,
Good.
you know, check out the lyrics to those songs. You know, Age of Reason, very on time. What's going on in our world?
Yeah.
Into the Beginning,
Okay.
very much. You listen to that and you're like, the computerization of people, things of that nature.
Wow.
It's a real thing.
Mhm.
And,
Wow.
and I'm like, wow, these are great. So we're gonna put a couple of 13 songs in there.
Okay.
Then we're gonna do some old standards, and
Mhm.
you know, it'll be Ozzy and Dio. You know, we kind of mix both of them up.
Wow, this would be a really good, like it's gonna be so different. They'll
Yeah.
be like, oh, what's next? What's next? You know,
Yeah.
I get all excited and
Yeah.
stuff, you know.
And it's
That's
cool
great.
because we can always do that. You know, whatever show
Talk
we're
about
doing.
the board,
Like if it's a 4th of July show,
Yeah.
you know, I could kind of go, well, let's do this song, this song, this song, okay? And let's do this, and I'll
Yeah.
think of this storyline or whatever, or this or that. You know? And you know, and if we get like a gig where we have 3 sets, then I can create a story at the beginning, a middle, and an end.
Oh wow! So
Yeah.
you know, every time you go, you won't see the same one. So you get
Hardly
to go to
ever.
everyone to watch them.
Every
Okay,
time.
you got to keep going and just follow. It'll always be something different.
That's cool. That's cool. That's very cool.
And a lot of times I'll be up there and shit'll go wrong. You know?
No, you're not alone.
And I'm like, maybe I
You're there.
shouldn't do that song because I don't have that prop.
Yeah.
You know.
Or the prop breaks, or you lose a
Or
prop.
no, here's my favorite. Here's my absolute
Oh my
favorite.
God.
I'll look down at the set list, right? Or I don't. or I don't.
Oh, we
I'm not looking down at the set list, and I'm assuming there's this other songs after that,
Yep.
and I'll do a spoken word about a song I think we're going to be doing next,
Oh no.
and it's not that song.
And they're all looking at.
And the
like,
guys are like this. I kid you not, they're like this. Right?
We done it there.
And I'm like, da 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 da.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then you see the look on my face. The look on my face, I go like this. I go,
Well, you're not alone. Yeah, one time I
So, you
talked
know,
up a song. I
doesn't
said,
have-
we're doing this song, and this is our newest and our latest. And then all of a sudden he goes,
I play old
no, we're not doing the newest and latest.
Right.
And I go, Stephanie, just sit back.
I'll just be like, okay, anyway.
ones. Or I play
How about the
an old
Dodgers?
song accidentally, but I didn't. That happened in San Diego. Sorry guys, we'll be back. I messed that one up.
So-
Okay.
So
That's why everyone should always get more drinks, because you'll never, realize
You never
it's
know.
gonna happen, right? You just go with the flow. That's what I'm always asking.
I think for us, like we're
creative
gonna have,
license.
we're gonna have to rely on paper from now on. Not
Until
our,
it blows
not our
away.
phone.
Hey, teleprompters.
Oh, wow.
Oh my
Wow.
God. Ooh,
Back in
that's
the
some
day,
stuff.
that's what you have to look up.
I got some tech questions for you.
Oh God.
What
I'm
type
bad
of-
at tech too.
Hey,
I'll be right with you.
I'm a very tech guy when it comes to instruments.
Yes.
What
Let's
type,
call Jim.
what type of mic are you using?
Oh, sure.
Yep.
Any particular, like a 58? 50,
It's a 58. Sure,
Yep.
58.
And it's
Wireless.
wireless?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wireless.
All right. They're the best.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Wireless. Wire.
They are the best. I love it.
Do you use in-ears or do you use floor wedges?
The
What are
monitor.
your-
Usually the monitors, the in-ears,
You said you didn't like it. I remember. You were saying, because I did the same thing. That you know how many times
and
I
they're
would
falling
have
out.
it, and it starts falling,
You freaking
and then
bend
I got
over.
half of it laying there,
And it's like
while the
a-
other one. So I'm trying to go.
Yeah.
I'm holding it.
Yeah. And then you're like, ah.
And then one time I just threw mine down, and he goes,
right. That's
"Are
me.
you done?" I go,
Take
"I'm
that
done.
shit
Oh,
off.
I'm done.
Right.
I'm done. I'm
And
done."
it's getting stuck on
Oh,
everything.
it's
and,
so not cool.
oh my God. And I got to pick up this prop and it's now.
This here, some is smaller than this one's bigger or something.
That
He's
one is-
trying to
that
stuff
one is
in the
small,
other
yeah.
one. I don't know.
But I got
After
I got
flip
these-
it around.
these Xyline or whatever. It's like this little tiny transmitter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Freaking silver.
That-
Inexpensive.
That's what we use. The Xyline.
It is?
Yeah.
Can I cuss? Can I cuss?
You can cuss on here.
Fucking great.
Yeah.
They're
oh my
great.
God.
They're this little silver dude.
That-
Then
Okay.
how come it's not good for me? Hers is good. Look at, I got no ears. I don't know.
You know what? There's
It's like
I'll-
mini mouse ears or something.
You guys got the same size ears.
Really?
Let me see.
that's tiny.
No, the same.
Okay.
That's like literally the same.
Oh,
So
wow.
it's just me that I
You get
can't
your
wear
laser?
them.
We're actually so anyway, so this little transmitter dude, right? So what do? We play a show at the Garden. Shout out to the Garden now.
Good place. Been there.
Landon, Gail, George, and Daniel Park. We love you. Mwah. So anyway, playing there. I forget my little transmitter. Yeah, I gotta get it back. But yeah, so
That's a couple $100.
I think it's called the X-Line. Is that what it's called? X-Line? Really good product. Excellent rate.
Yeah, for the money.
200 and something odd dollars.
Yeah.
Where's the other ones? We're like 1,000 something.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
People are like, yeah, I had to save for that, you know.
Yeah, Shure makes a version which is almost the exact same frequency, same
Yeah.
everything, just a cheaper version, and it lasts just as well.
Forever. And it's easy. And the X-Line is it's not plastic.
No, it's metal.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
it's
metal.
metal. You
Yeah.
can drop it, and
Not
the little
great.
boxy thing is like freaking metal, you know, it's not plastic, you're not
Yeah.
gonna.
You just look for that little blue light, plug it in, you're
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's my answer. Look at, I knew tech.
that's awesome, you guys. Let me see. Early influences. Hey, you mentioned Ozzy, you mentioned Dio. Were there any like female influences you kind of had as you were kind of discovering your voice? Because I noticed for a lot of singers, I do vocals too in our band. I do a couple of leads and stuff. But for years I kind of struggled because I had a really, really awesome singer back in the day, so I was always like very intimidated to even try that. So I would stick to backing and stuff. But that, as that person kind of taught me how to sing, I kind of started finding my own voice. But that meant I was listening to, you know, whether it was James Hetfield or I was listening to the guy from Steelheart. Okay, obviously can't go there. Or listening
So we
to
saw Whiskey. He was,
Yeah,
he was
right.
incredible.
or
He
listening to
really
Phil
still
Anselmo, or you know whatever Max Cavalera, or
Yeah.
whoever it happens to be. I was trying to find my version of that, or Rob Zombie even, or Alice
I love
Cooper,
Rob.
or Alice. Yeah. How about you? Were there any kind of influences that you were kind of like when you were finding your sound?
When I was growing up, right?
Yeah, or even like early on with Sabbath. I don't know.
This is kind of interesting. When I was a kid, I come from a family of like 7 kids.
Oh, is that
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
all? Wow.
No cable TV or nothing.
Nothing, right? What are you
Wow.
gonna do?
Well,
We'll go play outside.
Yeah.
We'll invent
absolutely.
games.
Yeah.
We'll
Oh, I meant
create
mom and
stuff.
dad. I meant
Remember
mom
that?
Mom and dad were
That's incredible.
doing
I'm
stuff.
telling you. So growing up, my brothers all had their musical tastes and whatnot. And like I said, Black Sabbath, that was my first exposure, right? One of my absolute favorite bands is Yes.
Oh my God.
I grew up with my brothers playing like album after album after album. I practically know all the lyrics to almost every Yes song, just because I just was immersed in it. You know? And their lyrics are really complicated, you know. And sometimes, you know, I'm like, what was that word again? Oh yeah, you know, because
Look it up
they're
on the
very,
radio. Oh,
they
let
were
me look
very
that up.
progressive. A lot of you know this. Very progressive.
And if you're young, check out Yes, you guys.
Just check them
Awesome.
out. They will expand your mind into
Totally.
areas you never even thought you could hear. Each and every instrumental, everything. Just, it isolates everything.
Oh yeah,
Beautiful.
totally.
So that was a big influence on me. Yes was. And then as I was getting older, I was more into the 80s guys, you know.
Really?
Like Iron Maiden, I would practice to Iron Maiden. I practiced to Supertramp. I practiced to
He's got a high falsetto.
Metallica. Yeah.
Yeah.
I practiced to like most of the guy bands, right? And I'll never forget, I was in my room. Huh?
Poison, maybe.
Not necessarily Poison.
Okay.
I was Scorpions. I love Scorpions. At that time, I was Scorpions. I
Keep
was
that on the
Iron
DL.
Maiden. I was Def Leppard. You know, Def
Oh,
Leppard.
Def Leppard,
I was
yeah.
Supertramp. Boston, listening to Boston. Of course, Yes, all the time. And as far as female singers, Heart,
Nancy Wilson.
Brilliant.
Yeah. And Nancy.
Pat Benatar,
That was
brilliant.
mine. That was
Brilliant.
mine, number one.
Pretenders, yeah. But I gravitated more toward the guys. And I would sing to the guy bands and stuff. And my brother Donald, my older brother, he was a guitarist. Really good guitarist. They had a band, everything, right? When I'm anyway, he's walking by my room and he hears me practicing to these guy bands, right? After I'm done, he knocks on the door. Hey. I'm like, hey, Donald, did you hear me? You know, I'm practicing, you know, because he's always, you need to practice, you want to be a good singer, you need to practice, right? Okay.
Aw.
So then he's like, Lisa, you need to sing to the female vocalists. You need to listen to female vocalists to get better. You
Oh,
need to do
wow.
it." And I was like, Donald,
Get the hell out of my room.
you don't understand. The guy vocalists are so much cooler.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And he was like, I'm telling you, you could be really good in country music. You'll make a lot of money. You won't make a lot of money in metal and blah, blah, blah. And that's just a fact, you know, and all of a sudden he was, you know. And I was like,
Trying to give you some options of thinking.
so I never took his advice.
No.
Never took his
Yeah,
advice.
country's not like
And then what I did is I was like, you know what? What is the hardest technique as a singer? What is
Wow.
that? right? And I was like, oh, opera. So then
Wow.
I found a coach, right? Through, I was going to Mount San Antonio at the time.
Okay.
Found a coach. And Dwayne Douglas, I'm not sure if he's still around, but so I studied opera for a couple of months. That's all I could afford. All I could afford. And during that time I studied opera, I did a performance at Mount San Antonio. And huge audience, and tiny me, couldn't stage. It was so intimidating.
Yeah.
Oh my God, just tiny me.
And all by yourself too. It's not like you can look at other band members.
Yeah, you couldn't play off anybody. It's just you.
Or you try to look up. You don't look at people.
And source and your
Yep,
skill
your
and
size.
you know. And
All you.
I did I Dreamed a Dream by the Miserables.
Ooh,
Wow.
And
Beautiful.
that's challenging.
That is
That's
hard
great.
to go.
and
It's
it
not
went,
easy.
it went over good. It did. It went,
Right.
people were very happy and stuff like that. So I got. So during those 2 months I was studying opera, I got to do that song. It was thrilling. Yeah. So that was an experience. But the opera, just I could tap into like those techniques, like because you just learn it. You learn it. You would always say, you must learn it in that
You sound like
Scottish.
Scottish.
Did I do that right?
Yeah,
Scottish?
Irish. Yeah.
You must learn it.
Yeah.
Something like that. You must learn it.
Yes, you must learn it.
Wolf. Right? And I was
Okay,
like,
so-
okay. So you develop that muscle memory as a
Yeah.
singer, and you're like, oh, I gotta access this, I gotta access that, or whatever.
Mhm.
So able to do arias and things like that. It's a whole different technique. But when you're doing metal, you can tap into that higher, octave range situation to be able to get through whatever it calls the break.
Right, yeah.
Just kind of seamlessly. So he taught me that. That's my long-winded way.
Wow.
The hardest technique for me has been to switch off from my clean vocals, high falsetto,
Uh-huh.
going to growling in the same song. That's been, I mean, I can do it, but
Yeah.
I do have to think about,
Yeah, I got to do that now.
now I got to drop my voice, and then I got to do that back thing with the back of my throat. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
But you can feel it in the throat. Like
I can
you
100%
know
feel it in the throat. Yeah.
where it has to be placed.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. But I think you're totally right. It's just practicing. So when I get home, I practice, and then I'll practice with her, and then then I know where my marks are. Like you guys all do.
Like all of us, right?
Very
Yeah.
intense.
We all got this down.
Yeah. No.
Oh,
Yeah.
But it's fascinating how we get there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're all not on the same journey,
yes.
but we're all taking all these different paths to get there. And our journey, right, you guys, is to make music because we love doing it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right? That's
Yeah.
why we do it.
Yep. Put on a show and make you guys have fun.
Make
And
everyone like it, and really feel like we're family.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I love about it, is that you can get that feeling, and everybody's like, wow, intrigued. And I'm thinking the same thing with the fans. I'm like, oh my God, it's beautiful. It's like, oh my God, we're both staring at each other. Like, oh,
right?
You really
I know.
I'm doing it
Because
right now.
it's like you get this song.
Yeah, and it's making something like, every day you can think, I've got something to look forward to. Or a person really impacted something, like Lisa on stage. It's like, oh wow, what she did was incredible. Maybe I could do it someday. And that's the feedback that you love and you feel like this is why I'm here. So that's what I think you're doing. A great job.
yeah.
And
yeah,
making that
I've
help
seen you guys a
for
couple
everyone.
times, and there's been little kids in the audience and little girls
Yeah.
that are watching.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the next one to carry it on.
Yep.
I think that's awesome.
I'll never forget, you guys. I had this show. It was at the Bunker. Shout out to the Bunker. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. We're at the Bunker, right? And when kids come to my show, I have extra plastic skulls, and I'll autograph them
That's
to the
cool.
kid, right?
Oh, that's super
For children of
cool.
the grade, right?
Yeah.
Because
Right.
children's
Yeah.
situation. So anyway, So what had happened is this one show, and this is true, and I can't make this shit up. This one show, I was guided to give the skull to this little girl over here who was with her parents. And now the bunker's kind of big, and she's way over here. And I was just guided to give her the skull, right?
Did you see her?
I could see her.
Okay, thank God. Because I'd be like, oh my
And
God.
it was such a trip because I go to her, right? And it's like after the show, and I'm like, oh, I got this skull. And I'm like, so who do I make it out to? She literally says, Sabbatha.
What?
Ooh, isn't that a beautiful
And I said,
moment?
I
That's
said,
a beautiful moment right
what?
there. Yep.
and she goes, my name is Sabbatha.
Oh my gosh. Those
And I look up at her parents and they're like, right?
Whoa,
And I'm
what
like,
a big impact.
okay, all
That's
right.
pretty- That's intense impact.
So here I am,
Oh my God.
to Sabbatha,
Oh wow.
from
Which
Sabbatha.
you probably never thought that would
What are
ever
the chances
happen.
of that?
Yeah.
Wow.
True
It is.
story.
Wow. And that's
Yeah.
wonderful.
That's great.
That
thank
felt
you-
good.
Thank you so much for
Thank you.
coming down, for doing this
Yeah,
interview
it's
with us.
exciting.
If you guys stick around right after this, we're going to put a couple of tunes from Black Sabbath, some live stuff. Like I said, July 13th, hey, they're playing over at Stages in Santa Ana. So get on down there, get
That's
there
a great
early.
place.
Yeah.
I think you can probably get on social media for that. For that, I think you can bring. Is it a bar or can they bring underage with parents? Probably.
It's a bar. There's no.
Oh.
Yeah.
But we have a show also at the Orange County Fairgrounds.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So
That's
Orange County
gonna be
Fairgrounds,
cool.
yeah.
Super.
Please tell me.
Let me
it's
tell you
not
the
gonna be
date.
hot though.
It's gonna be
Please. Oh, the
Oh,
weather,
yeah, in
the heat.
afternoon.
Oh,
God.
make
that
sure
would
you
be
bring
too hot.
water.
August
not
7th.
alcohol.
August 7th,
August 7th.
Orange County Fairground.
What time?
Okay.
I have no idea.
Don't say 3 in the afternoon.
Um,
Gonna need a fan
It's
and
gonna
lots of
be
water.
Fan.
Probably, you know, just check out blacksabbatha.com. You can
Black
see all our
Sabbath.
shows. And then we've got, we're going to do Hangar 24,
Oh, wow.
September 24th.
Okay.
And then we are back at the Whiskey.
Oh yeah.
Let me make sure I have this. On October 28th
Oh.
with Fast Times.
Oh, I'll
Okay.
be going to see her.
It's gonna be
yeah,
rad.
that's awesome.
Halloween, right? We're going to celebrate some decent Halloween situation.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Then we have another, what's the other?
That'll be awesome.
Through November and this.
Oh, and then we have the Stockyard
Ooh.
in a place like, okay, old Orcutt.
Okay.
No idea where that is, but I'm about to
Oh,
find
that's
out.
up in my neck of the woods. It's literally out in the middle of nowhere. But
Fantastic. I'm excited.
yeah,
Everybody
We're
can
gonna
go to
get
his
her-
place.
Yeah,
All
we're gonna
right.
come over.
Yeah.
Will's
So I'll let
gonna
you know
help
about
you
that
out.
show. Okay, and you guys
like I live there, but I'm never.
never there.
We don't play there, so yeah,
So you guys are everywhere else.
we're everywhere else but where I live.
But that's
But
on the
they're not inviting him. That's
Yeah,
That's
that's
a-
that. Yeah,
Let's not go
November
there.
16th.
okay.
November 16th.
Stockyard. Yeah. So that's
They got good hamburgers out there though. Oscar's
713
good.
stages.
Oh God, that's a lot.
Right?
Wow.
Oh, yeah, you guys.
All right.
A lot of chances to see these guys. Check them out. You guys
Pretty
can see
busy.
some videos here, just a little bit from Black Sabbath. So
Also, let me
Oh.
say this. If you're on Facebook, we're under Sabbatha, Black Sabbatha. Feel free to, give some love. And then also, we're Instagram, Black Sabbatha Concept Review. And then my band Violet Tribute to Full on Instagram. And then we also have a Facebook page, Violet Tribute to Full.
that's
So, yeah,
great. That's
you know.
great.
The more you guys get the word out, the better everything is for everybody. And we love your support.
All right, guys.
Bye.
Yeah, hang out for this break here, and then we will get their music going.
Let's go on a journey, shall we?
what'd you think of that interview? What'd you think about her?
I thought it was really, really good because she was just genuine, and you know, she was really like feel like family here. So it was really nice. It was fun.
I especially thought it was interesting how they got the name Black Sabbatha.
Batha, see? Now you're
Black
pronouncing mine.
Sabbatha.
Batha. It's
Yeah.
Black Sabbatha.
In the toilet dropping a deuce came up with the name Black Sabbatha. No one's ever...
Well, you know, we're never boring. You got to give us credit.
Yeah. No one's ever been brave enough to mention how they got their band names. And Radioland, how have you guys gotten your band names? Have you got any experiences like that? Sitting on the toilet at a homeless shelter.
We can't be talking about me. We're talking about
At a
other
Denny.
people.
Other people besides besides Stephanie.
I think
Yeah,
so.
yeah,
I think
yeah.
that would be the better alternative.
So hey, what I'm doing this week, guys, I am doing a topic on Skinwalker Ranch. Hey, that is a real place. It is in the Uinta Basin in Utah.
Utah.
So all kinds of weird shit happened. This has been going on. Yeah, all kinds of weird stuff. It was
How weird is it?
some weird paranormal stuff. Apparently, this has been going on for thousands of years on this piece of property. It was originally owned by the Navajo, and then taken away by I think Andrew Jackson, awesome guy Andrew Jackson, for genocide and killing Native Americans.
Wow.
Yeah, cool.
Is that all?
That's all. Yeah. There's not too many of us left.
Jeez.
So the ranch was purchased by some people called the Shermans. Well, at least that's what we'll call them, the Shermans. They had a different name. You can look it up. That's not important. Sherman Ranch, and it's about 512 acres wide.
Wide acres down on
the farm. That's right. Oh my God.
I know.
I've picked up so many bad habits hanging out with this person. Down on the farm. On the road again. Yeah. Take this job and
shove.
Take this job and shove.
Shove.
Yeah.
Shove.
So in 1994 there was a couple, Gwen and Terry Sherman. They had bought this amount of property and they were raising their prize bulls on this. And weird things were happening. They would see lights in the sky. They would see shadow people. There were reports of like dog men, men with men's bodies but dogs' faces. Weird shit. Lights popping up, looking like it's an RV. And then when they get close to the Shermans, whether it was Terry or Gwen or one of their sons, it would fly up into the sky. Just like some weird stuff, guys. They had their bulls mutilated. There's pictures of that. I will probably post a couple of pictures here with
What
the
about
mutilated.
the horses and their big cocks? Did they mutilate that? You know, when we were talking about the horse with the big wing, and
No, they didn't do that.
Yeah, there was a Nana horse play. Yeah, so they had bulls, but all kinds of weird stuff. Things would go missing. The paranormal stuff seemed to have a mind of its own.
Don't we all?
Yeah, so like
That's
a couple times Terry Sherman would put farming equipment at one place. So one was like a backhoe, well, like an old backhoe, and he put it in one place.
Backhoe it.
Yeah, would come back out after doing another chore at the ranch. Come back and the thing was gone. They would find it a week later in a tree. How did that get there?
How does it get there?
They were another story that goes by is that they were doing something with the young
They were
calves.
doing something.
They were doing a
Already
chore
you
with
know
the
what
young.
that's about.
Isn't she cute?
I'm sorry.
There was a chore they were
Thank you.
doing.
I'm
with-
actually absorbing it,
They were doing a chore with the calves, and they had left this one cow. I guess they were like punching their ears so they could put their
the number
little
thing.
yeah, the number thing. And they went to go get another cow, and this was in like 2 minutes. They came back. The baby calf was disemboweled. The meat was taken off of it. Its four-quarter
That's not
humps were ripped
nice.
apart
That's disgusting.
in 2 minutes. And this cow
That's
was
not
maybe
right.
120 pounds. There's no way that, and I'll put some pictures here of what was actually
That's not nice.
pictures that were taken. They were given to the FBI, the CIA, and nobody knows what happened. Nothing could have killed this cow in 2 minutes and done the damage. to it.
Nice.
Very awful thing. So, and then there was another incident where Terry and his son were moving stuff into the property, and there was a big wolf, like the size of an old dire wolf. All right, and so some of you guys who are familiar with history, dire wolves, probably about 4.5, 5 feet at the shoulders. So a big wolf, big. Yeah, she's 5. So a big wolf, yeah, exactly, just like that. And so this wolf was going around them, didn't seem dangerous to them, and then started trying to bite one of the bulls, and then it wouldn't let go, right? And so Terry had to get his gun, and it was like a 30-06, right, which is a huge caliber
Sounds bad.
gun. Shot it, nothing happened to the
What?
wolf, nothing. And then they shot again, nothing. They shot it point blank in the head, nothing. He got his 50 cal, shot it, nothing. And then
They don't like lay down or fall
Nothing,
down.
nothing happens.
Doesn't phase them.
Nothing, didn't phase him at all. Lets go of the bull, walks over to Terry like they think they're going to be attacked, doesn't do anything to them. Starts walking off. So Terry and his son are like, hey, we need to find out what the hell's going on. Let's go get it. They find it again. They start shooting at it again. The only thing they find is a clump of smelly, protrude
Shit.
fat. Oh. And the footstop stops. That is some weird stuff. Anyways, ghosts, paranormal things. The Gwen would take a shower after getting groceries, put the groceries away, had the bags out, put the groceries away, went to go take a shower, come out.
Take a shower and shit.
Exactly. Yeah. Try to come up with a band name.
Shower and shit.
Yeah.
That could be another band,
Yeah,
right?
they could. Let's keep
Shower
that
and
one.
shit,
Yeah,
shit.
totally. And so gets out, goes to the kitchen. All the groceries are put back in the grocery bags. Who does
Who
that?
put the wolf?
I don't know. Nobody knows. So there's the weird stuff. So they got so scared at a certain point that they put the property up for sale, and a guy named Robert Bigelow, who's a big aerospace guy.
Aerosmith?
Aerosmith, yeah, Aerosmith, totally, yeah. Robert Bigelow owned a chain of hotels and motels, became a multimillionaire, but he was really into the paranormal, so he bought this property, and he got a bunch of scientists, and he created this agency called NIDS. I forgot what NIDS stands for. You guys are going to have to look it up.
NIDS?
NIDS, N-I-D-S.
It's like Nikes. NIDS.
NIDS, Nikes, yeah, totally.
Maybe shoes.
Maybe shoes, yeah, totally.
Good.
So anyhow, all kinds of weird stuff happened. And so now there's this TV show, and I think Robert Bigelow had several 3-letter agencies out there: the CIA, the FBI, the DEA, the DIA, everyone you can think of.
DOG,
Yeah.
DOD, like Kid Rock song. I was
Right.
thinking like,
And so what's weird is, why would the government be so interested, all these agencies be interested in this piece of
right.
property?
It's like almost like they won't let anyone else around. Probably
They
probably
won't.
shut everything.
Right.
Now everybody's dying. I know. Like what's
Yeah.
going on in
Right.
there?
Right, and so
Yeah.
I thought this is so interesting that this has been going on for thousands of years.
Wow.
Thousands of years.
But nobody accomplished like learning what it was. Right?
Nobody, not till recently. So now there's a TV show about it on the History Channel. If you guys want to check that out,
Oh,
and
okay.
it gets very technical. And the one thing that they keep finding is this 1.6 gigahertz signal that is 30 feet above the ranch.
Oh,
They've
wow.
never had that before. Now the thing about 1.6 gigahertz, some of you techies out there, is that is the frequency they use for like old Windows 98 computers. That was the frequency that they ran on. It was 1.6 gigahertz,
Oh,
which doesn't hardly power anything, right? We're on a newer computer right now, one running Windows 10 or Windows 11, and it's doing well above 1.6 gigahertz. So what?
Yeah, right. I knew all about that.
Exactly, I know. I'm just putting that out there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, 30 feet above the ranch is where the signal is coming from. That's where it originates from, is there. And then there's some other weird stuff that they found in the plateau of Skinwalker Ranch. Apparently there is, on the latest episode they were talking about, there is charcoal and there is burnt vegetation inside the mesa, and the mesa is huge. Inside
How
the mesa,
huge is it?
it's at least I would say maybe 10, 15 stories tall.
Oh, that's pretty
And a
huge.
huge, just like a huge mesa mountain
Not like
range.
a 3 garage.
No,
Yeah.
we're talking something huge. And and when you see the top of the mesa, it's just rocks, and the top is just filled. So all this burnt debris, vegetation, and charcoal's inside the mountain. So they left off with was, what the hell happened inside the mesa? Because that mesa has been there for 100,000 years at least. At least before the Ice Age.
Okay.
So what happened there? Was it a fire? Did something crash and create this extreme heat to where it created charcoal and burnt vegetation, and then that thing was covered up? I mean, it makes you wonder, like, what happened? Because we only know
Right.
a little bit of history right now, right?
And I don't recall learning in history, so
Yeah.
you know they kept that quiet.
Well, you were cutting school, doing weird stuff, yeah, smoking in the boys' room. Yeah.
I was in the baño thinking of names and stuff.
Right, dropping the deuce. Right, yeah, totally. So all kinds of weird stuff, guys. I'm gonna post some pictures here of Skinwalker Ranch. I'm gonna post some pictures here of the mutilated cattle, and just very weird, odd, creepy stuff. What do you think about that? What do you think? A piece of property that is that crazy, and with reports going back centuries.
Yeah, I just find that it's a little odd because of the animals being either, cut up and, whatever, or one that's biting after people and can get shot and not die.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
A big wolf, a big dire wolf. 4.5, 5 feet tall at the shoulders.
that's a little bit odd.
That is.
Because usually we're talking about people, how they are, and what happens, or what gets them, to do things bad or good or whatever. But now we're talking about animals. It's almost like, oh my God, or people, like, you know how they say people, on your other side is going to change over to be somebody or something. So,
Very odd stuff. So, yeah, take a look at that, you guys. Hey, what do we got for our top 5? What do you have?
I just tried to go all crazy. No, not really. Kind of, whatever.
No, she's telling the truth. She went out crazy.
I just said,
Yeah.
I really want to know what are the top 5 most popular types of music? Because I'm always wondering, like, am I
According
the
to
only-
who?
Well, I don't know.
I mean, because that's so subjective. Like, if
Well,
someone
here's
else
what's
does our top
odd. Here's what's odd. It's saying here, you're asking, that was from telling the exposuremusic.com. Exposuremusic.com. It's saying that the 5 most popular is classic rock is 5,
Okay.
dance 4,
Okay.
R&B 3,
Okay. Yeah.
hip hop 2,
Hip hop. Okay.
and pop 1.
Well, pop is popular music, so yeah.
So what I like though, because I kept going like, what about rock? Like, what the fuck? So anyway, I was noticing it does say, what is the most listened to in 2024 music? Guess what they put?
Wait, don't tell me. Was it country?
You know what? Country's been last on all of this.
Was it the blues? Because that's your favorite. That's Stephanie's favorite genre.
Well, here we go. What is the least liked music genre?
Yeah.
Okay, classical, jazz, and country music. That's what they have. So the most listened to in 2024, baby, let's rock it. Oh, it is rock. Number 1, alternative and indie music.
Ooh, that's great. Interesting.
So rock.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I wanted to keep reading because I'm like, rock has got to be liked, mostly
Right.
somewhere.
Right.
Papa!
Well, thank you for that top 5. All right, my top 5. Top 5 smartest animales.
Wolf?
Animales.
Wolf. I think you should put wolf after you said health.
Well, we don't know if that was even a wolf.
Okay.
Because it didn't die.
No.
If you shoot someone with a 30-06 or a 50
Yeah.
cal, there's nothing in it. There's going to be a big hole
And I even told you about the smartest animal when I was in a bathroom. You know, another bathroom. I'm looking at somebody's bathroom, and they have like the words on the Kleenex. I'm like reading it, and it says the most, smartest animal, and it has an elephant, big elephant. I thought, really?
All right. According to Google, you guys.
But this is Kleenex.
That, according to Google.
You know, you wipe anything from your nose to your ass. So.
Right.
So just delete what I said.
Yeah, you might have saw some of that in the interview earlier with.
Got a lot of wiping today.
A lot of wiping.
We'll wipe that thing.
So my number 5 smartest animal is the pig. Yeah, oink oink. Yeah, and they're good eating too.
No, I'm a vegetarian.
Okay, they're good eating too. The 4th smartest animal is the octopus. Those are some clever.
Have you ever tried eating that and that squid?
Oh yeah, the calamari. Love it. Yep, love it.
It's kind of like the telephone. It's just like 30 minutes of eating.
They're a little chewy.
I of course swallow as soon as when I'm like the first time, and I'm just like chewing, and then I swallow and go. I'm gonna fucking die. But anyway, yeah, I love eating it all the time. Good. 4th.
Okay, guys, here we go. Number 3, the chimpanzee. Just like that. That's how you do it right
All
there.
right.
Yeah. The chimpanzee, guys, and them things can get big too, right?
Yeah,
and then they have that new.
They
have that new chimpanzee breed that they found that's like what, 5-6 feet tall.
Oh really?
Yeah, I think it's called the boa or the bora.
That's not your friend or someone.
Yeah, that is. Yeah. Lives West Hollywood. Yeah, over there by. No, these are real. I forgot what they're called, but that starts with the letter B. I want to say boa or bora or something like that, but it's a huge chimpanzee, 5-6 feet tall.
5, 6,
Yeah, probably right in the middle, maybe
big,
6 foot.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 2, the elephant.
See? Oh my God! Like the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
They said number 1.
And the number 1 smartest animal, and you guys have heard Stephanie talk about this. It is her spirit animal.
Dolphin.
The dolphin is.
Oh, I'm swimming, baby. Yeah. I was told that. That. I don't know if I said it, but I went to this. I gave massage. I was a massage girl, and all these women, real rich women. I'm giving a massage, and they have also what do they call them? Cognac or whatever. Those people that tell you what your world is, and you're, in another dimension or something.
Were you on ayahuasca at the time of this? Or?
So I literally, they go, you know what? You can have it for free. She's gonna give you a reading and all this stuff, and you're, what you are and all that. So literally, the lady goes, all right, this is what you are. And I go, what? And she goes, well, you're a dolphin. And this is how dumb I go, Miami Dolphins? No, I'm a Dallas Cowboy girl. What is wrong with you? And she started going,
Orderly.
No, I mean the animal. You're supposed to be smart in the water. Maybe I needed to recheck that.
She doesn't even like the water.
That's why I live in Huntington Beach.
That's on the beach, yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, dolphin! Woo!
Dolphin,
rock!
guys, that is the number 1 smartest animal according to Google in the world. So yeah.
All right.
Alrighty, any last minute hellos or goodbyes? Any last minute things you want to tell the audience?
If you ever tow anybody's vehicle, don't park there.
Yeah. My parting thing is be nice to each other, you guys. Love each other. Don't be turds. You only go around this planet once, so appreciate the people you have in your life. Alright guys, we are out. We'll see you next week. I got a new interview too for you, so hang out. We'll see you then. Have a good guys. Bye.